Society has really shifted. A lot of us would be considered nerds 20 to 30 years ago. It is actually crazy. Nowadays, there's so much people playing video games, watching anime, doing all these nerdy stuff. It's so acceptable today. But if this was the 80s, the 90s, even the early 2000s, bro, you would have got made in fun of. People would have made fun of you. They would have made fun of me. They would have they would have made fun of all of us. It's actually crazy. There's a huge shift. Like most of us, we don't drink. We stay inside. We play video games. We go to work or we make money online. We're not really outside like that unless the weather's really good. Even then, most of us are not outside like that. Like I'm a married man. I don't go outside like that. I'm just gonna go outside for the World Cup, and once in a while I'll go I'll do some boring things when I'm outside. I'll go to the beach with my wife. I'll just take a walk outside at the park. And that brings me enough joy. I'll do a barbecue. That's it. I don't really go to these events. I don't really go to these parties. I don't really have to see like 200 people. I don't really go to festivals or concerts or things like that. The most I would go to is the sports events. Like I'm a fan of UFC, basketball, soccer. We're all different. Like I'll go to an event like that. But most of us, we wouldn't even go to festivals or events or social gatherings. Like when we go out, bro, we just want to be introverts. We just want to be alone, enjoy the weather, be with our family or very few friends, and that's it, bro. We don't want to like meet new people, and that's okay. That's the way a lot of us are, and there's an increased amount of people like this. Back then, there was not that much introverts. It's mainly because of social media nowadays. You could be social without actually being social. You're just on your phone, you're meeting people, you have your followers, you have friends, you don't have to interact with people. But back then, if you didn't interact with people online, well, you weren't interacting with people at all. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? There was no interactions at all if you weren't really interacting with people. If you weren't interacting with people, sorry, I just really messed that up. But yeah, I think people automatically have social skills. Nowadays, just older people, everyone like 40 and up that has social skills. Well, most of them. But back then, almost everybody has social skills. Like when I was younger, when I was like 8 years old, 10 years old, bro, everyone like 20 and up had a good amount of social skills. Nowadays, it's so different. Like their social skills is their online skills. People do not know how to carry on a single conversation. Like there'll be a barista that's like 17 or 18 years old, and they'll take your order. They won't even know what to say. It's like, bro, like do these companies have to do like social skills training at this point, bro? It's actually crazy. Like you can get better at that. It's not just introverts, bro. There's a lot of people that go to the gym. They do combat training. They shoot guns. They become antisocial. Like there's a lot of masculine men and women that are antisocial, and it's normal now. It's normal to be antisocial and to be an introvert, and it's accepted by society. It's actually crazy, bro. These people will be lifting 500 pounds. These people will be like some trained killers in MMA, and they don't want to talk so much. It's like it's acceptable for them to be a nerd and to be introverted. If they were introverted like this, or they would be considered a nerd just like all of us. We would all be considered nerds. It's actually crazy. The only good thing that came out of this is that the drinking rates have went down through Gen Z. Drinking and smoking has went down, and that's a W in my opinion. Alcohol is destructive, it's unhealthy, it can cost a lot of money. So yeah, W Gen Z. But at the end of the day, there's also a lot of similarities and destruction between this generation and the older one. Like nowadays, when we look at the screen for hours, we doom scroll. We doom scroll for hours. We're playing games in our screens for hours. We're watching anime. We have like 10 to 12 hours a day screen time. A lot of us don't hit the gym. Some of us do. Some of us don't. Like we're very unhealthy. And we just order food. Before, back in the days, we had to drive at least or walk. But nowadays we have to we have DoorDash, Uber Eats, pay a bit more money. It comes to your front door. So that's a negative in that too. And the difference is that back in the day, bro, the older generation, these guys used to go out till 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and they would only sleep for like 4 hours. And they would drink. They would be piss out drunk, bro. They would be blackout drunk. And it would take them a few days to recover. It would ruin all their gym gains. It would like literally have them antisocial for 2 days, have them in a daze. it'd mess up everything for them. It's just very bad for your health. Obviously, both of these options are not good. But if you're someone that's looking at screens at 10 or 12 hours a day, just cut back a bit, go to the gym, socialize, try to get down to 6 eventually, and then 4 or less, unless you're making money online. If you're making money online or you have projects going, then go ahead. I'd rather have you create and consume. It's better to be a creator than a consumer. Even if you have one viewer, two viewer like me, if you have 17 subscribers like me only, it's still better to only create content and to consume content. The more you consume content, the more it fries your brain. You get all that goy slop. It's like, what is going on, And then what I noticed is that back then we would go to our friend's house on the weekends, play some PS3, play some PS4, socialize. Now most of us stay home online. We play with them online. We're not really going out like that to their houses anymore and stuff like that. We are getting older. There's a lot more responsibilities and stuff like that. And sometimes life can make us more antisocial because, a lot of us are starting businesses. A lot of us don't have money like that. We have to work and save, have a business here, have a business there. And, you spend all the time just trying to make money and create content, which is absolutely okay. We're just adjusting to the society now. Living costs are they're the highest it's ever been. So, yeah, I think everything contributed to that, to us being nerds. It's okay to be a nerd and be an introvert. You're doing your best at the end of the day. You need some days to recover. You don't have to socialize all the time, but remember to just keep it balanced. Keep a good balance. See your family and friends every now and then. They love you, hopefully. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that society shifted and everybody's more nerdy than ever before? There's a lot more percentage of people like that. I really think there is. Please let me know. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Peace out.